Welcome to Skin Deep Wellness Chronicles, where we go beyond the surface to explore true well-being, mind, body, and soul. I'm Dr. Lakimerly, and I'm so excited to bring you to this special 5-part series entitled Healing the Healers, a journey to self-love. Over the next 5 episodes, we'll explore the struggles that come with being a healer, the mindset shifts we need to embrace, and the practical steps we can take to cultivate true self-love in this demanding profession. If you've ever felt emotionally drained, struggled with self-criticism, or found it difficult to prioritize your own well-being, this series is for you. And today, we start with the foundation, understanding what self-love truly means in medicine and why it's so hard for us to practice. Self-love isn't about indulgence. It's about recognizing your own worth beyond your productivity and performance. It's about treating yourself with the same compassion you extend to your patient. Yet, as physicians, we're conditioned to believe that our value is tied to how much we do for others. We often neglect our own needs, thinking that sacrifice is just part of the job. But here's the truth. When we fail to care for ourselves, it affects every aspect of our lives, from our personal happiness to the way we show up for our patients. So, why is self-love so difficult for us? The medical field glorifies self-sacrifice. We are taught that putting patients first is the ultimate duty. And while patient care is incredibly important, it should never come at the expense of your own well-being. Many of us battle perfectionism. We hold ourselves to impossibly high standards, and when we fall short, we're often our own harshest critics. But the reality is, medicine is a field of lifelong learning, and mistakes are part of being human. Another challenge is the fear of being seen as weak. Admitting exhaustion, stress, or emotional struggles can feel risky in a profession that values resilience. But true strength comes not from denial, but from acknowledging our needs and addressing them head-on. When we continuously ignore our own well-being, the consequences are serious. Burnout, emotional exhaustion, and even compassion fatigue set in. Our relationships suffer, our motivation wanes, and we risk losing the passion that once brought us into medicine. Studies show that burned out physicians are more likely to make medical errors, experience career dissatisfaction, and suffer from mental health challenges. The cost of neglecting self-love isn't just personal, it affects the entire healthcare system. So what can we do? How do we begin to reclaim our well-being? Let's talk about 3 simple yet powerful steps you can take to begin practicing self-love today. Number 1, reframe your definition of success. Instead of equating success with endless productivity, start measuring it by the quality of your presence, the depth of your compassion, and the balance you maintain between work and personal life. Number 2, set healthy boundaries. This means saying no when necessary, prioritizing rest, and giving yourself permission to have a life outside of medicine. Boundaries don't make you less dedicated, they make you more sustainable in the long run. Number 3, practice self-compassion. Talk to yourself the way you would talk to a patient or a loved one. If you wouldn't shame a patient for feeling overwhelmed, why do it to yourself? Replace self-criticism with self-kindness. Self-love is not selfish. It's the foundation of everything else in our lives. And the more we care for ourselves, the more energy, patience, and passion we have to care for others. This is just the beginning of our 5-part journey into self-love for physicians. In the next episode, we'll be tackling a major obstacle to self-love, the martyr mentality in medicine. We'll discuss how we can break free from the guilt that comes from prioritizing ourselves and learn how to embrace self-care without shame. I'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you define self-love as a medical professional? Share your insights with me on social media using #SkinDeepWellness. And if you found this episode valuable, consider sharing it with a colleague who might need this message today. Until next time, take care of yourself because you deserve it. Be well, stay well.